It's the Monica and Eileen show. You haven't seen us in a little while. We've missed you terribly. We have been working and planning and thinking of fun things to do for you and with you.
As many of you know, we had a Greek cruise scheduled for May of 2020, and it had to be canceled because of COVID. And then we scheduled it again for May 2021, and it canceled again. And it pretty much ruined everything.
But we're celebrating because guess what?
We just scheduled another 9-day Greek Isles cruise, and we want you to join us.
We know this one's coming off. It's May 7th, 2022. 1 year to give me time to lose weight. It's going to be fabulous.
And the best thing is that we're going on the beautiful ship, the Odyssey, in the Royal Caribbean fleet. It's a brand new ship. It has so much to offer.
And it's absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe we're going to get to do this.
We prepared a little breakdown of everything that we're going to do on this trip day by day. So grab a cocktail, have a seat, get comfortable, and watch this little video with us. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. First, let's start with the ports we'll be visiting and the various excursions and suggestions of each island, along with the beautiful hotels to consider if you wish to stay in Rome.
Day 1 starts in Civitavecchia. We recommend staying in a hotel near the train station. We will have hotel recommendations for you, but I personally will be staying at the Hotel Chirinale for probably 2 nights prior to the cruise. You can enjoy Rome by seeing the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, the Trevi Fountain, or visiting the Vatican. You will also enjoy the greatest food in the world. Try going to Giolitti, the place that invented gelato, or for pizza, Dar Poeta on the Via de Bologna. Then, on May 7th, prepare to leave early and take the approximate 1-hour train ride to the port of Civitavecchia. The ship leaves at 5 p.m., and they will want you on board long before that, so make sure you leave yourself plenty of time. Day 2 is the beautiful city of Naples with the backdrop of Mount Vesuvius. You can enjoy the neoclassical architecture and the Cathedral of San Gennaro. Tour the catacombs of underground Naples for only €10. Then shop at the Galleria Umberto and try some of the Neapolitan cuisine. If you have time, you can schedule a tour of the ruins of Pompeii or take a short bus ride to the base of Mount Vesuvius or a boat trip to the Isle of Capri. I have never been to Naples, and I am very excited to see the city, have pizza at Gino Sorbillo, and eat a sfogliatella.
Day 3 is a day of eating and cruising, enjoying all the amenities that the ship has to offer. There's a lot to do on this boat. For daytime activities, there's a spa, an aqua park that includes a surf simulator. There's also a virtual reality skydiving simulator, go-karts, a bungee trampoline, laser tag, and you can even take trapeze lessons. Of course, most of these activities are kid-friendly, and there are plenty of clubs and onboard programs customized for them as well.
There's the Adventure Ocean for the littler ones. It will keep them occupied during the day and at night, doing fun stuff like science, art, theater, and story time. There is even a late night party zone so that mom and dad can have a night off. And for the teens, there are lounges, arcades, and clubs where they can hang out, be emo, talk about how lame everything is, while you guys reap the benefit of some alone time.
And there's so much to do with that alone time for adults at night. There's a casino, gourmet dining, bars, pubs, lounges, and a music hall with live performances. But don't get to bed too late, because the next day we'll arrive early in Santorini, and in some cases hungover.
Day 4, Santorini, visiting the villages of Ia and Fira. Once tendered to the island, take the cable car or walk up the 600 steps to the capital of Fira. Wander to the museums, the boutiques, the tavernas, offering Reiki and Greek delicacies. Head to the coast for a swim in the gorgeous blue crystal clear waters that make up the Aegean Sea. Lounge on the Camerini Beach of black sand. The beautiful white buildings with the cobalt blue accents aligning the marble pathways will undoubtedly stay in your mind forever. Try to include Ia as well, as it is said to be more beautiful than Thera, with classic sites also.
Day 5 is Ephesus, Turkey. We recommend seeing the UNESCO World Heritage Ruins of Ephesus. You can also stroll the seafront promenade, which will lead you to the Temple of Artemis, where there's still a remaining column from this ancient building.
Day 6 is the beautiful island of Mykonos, made famous by the romance of Jackie and Ari Onassis. Whether you enjoy the beaches, the windmills, or the party vibe of Hora, or decide to visit the archaeological site of Apollo and Artemis on the island of Delos, you are assured a lifetime of memories of the best Greece has to offer. I am personally looking forward to walking through the old port of Mykonos and finding my way to the beautiful white domed church, Paraportiana, which is 5 churches joined together.
And day 7 is Rhodes, offering more excursions than you may have time for. Rhodes itself is a World Heritage Site where in 1332 BC, Alexander the Great defeated the Persians. There's architecture, archways, cobblestone streets, and the medieval and rich history that is Italian, Greek, Turkish, and of the Crusaders. Walk along the water to the Gate of the Virgin and visit the medieval church Virgin of the Burg. There are medieval walls and ancient gates of Old Town to enjoy, as well as a visit to the Palace of the Grand Master with mosaic flooring dating from Hellenic, Roman, and early Christian times, and climb the clock tower for a view of the city. Socrates Garden is a great stop for lunch across from the mosque and the Ottoman Library. Come to the clock tower, built in the 7th century, and for €10 enjoy a tour of the tower, the Grand Master's Palace, and the Archaeological Museum, but save time as this is very extensive. See the Temple of Aphrodite from the 3rd century BC and see the windmills of Midraki. You'll have the Colossus of Rhodes to see, along with the Acropolis of Rhodes, Lindos Bay, or the monastery on the Mount Palermos. Then, before you board your ship, visit the Arts and Craft Market to see the creations by the local artists.
Day 8 is Crete, where you begin at the Venetian Harbor, which offers shops and waterfront restaurants serving local fare. I recommend having lunch if you have time at Dohany. Another harbor, still busy since ancient times, is Suda Bay. There you can see the Aptera Fortress, the oldest Ottoman building in Crete. And you can also visit the Hania Municipal Market to discover local delicacies. It is known as the Temple of Gastronomy and is an architectural site of its own. For the truly adventurous, you can book a private tour of the gorge, where there are wild goats called Krikri, found only on Crete. Or visit the black sand beach of Aia Rumeli, which is 42 kilometers from Hania. However, remember, we are only in Crete for 8 hours, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then it's day 9, and we are cruising back to Rome and the port of Civitavecchia.
So it looks great, right? We hope that you'll join us. It's going to be a fabulous trip.
So don't hesitate. Make sure you reach out to us, 800-393-5881. You're bound to get one of us, but pretty soon we're going to be back in the water, back in the air, and back in our hotels and casinos. Cheers!
Cheers!